Welcome back to the Cozy Cloud, the coziest place on the internet. I'm so happy you're here. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah. I am a fantasy lifestyle content creator and I am so glad you are here. Today's video is going to focus on autumn. And no, autumn is not over. Autumn is not over until I believe December something, when winter officially starts. We are going to focus on what I like to call, and what I've kind of stumbled across other creators doing, is a fall reset. A lot of people right now don't know what they're doing with their lives. They don't know what they want to do with their lives. They're in need of a full reset. I just wanted to create a video on how I'm working on resetting my life, in hopes that, whether you find it entertaining or even inspirational, it might help some of you guys think about, what direction am I going in life and what do I really want to focus on. I will focus in this video on buckets that are important in my life. That doesn't mean these buckets are, need to be important in your life, but these are the ones that I'm going to do the research on and choose which buckets. This video will be different than my last two. My last two were kind of more like video journals, so almost like talking head videos where I'm talking and like overlay a bunch of clips of all these things happening. But now that I'm getting editing down, even though it takes forever, now that I'm starting to find kind of my editing style and figure out what I want to do, this vlog is all about fall. So we will be going through resting, self-care. A closet reset will be part of this video that I did much earlier, and I'm going to insert it into this video. And I'm going to show you the creation of a vision board that I started back in summer. It never fully came to fruition, but I finally have like all these little things that I'm going to start adding to it. And so I will show you what that looks like. And the vision board, it's going to keep being added to, hopefully. So it's not going to be completely filled up, but it will be a start, and it's branded. It's very cute. And then I took some footage earlier this year of when I bought some fall decorations for our apartment. Unfortunately, that footage was lost. And so I will include some footage of me just walking around showing you guys what I got and how it's already set up. Hopefully this is like a cozy, fun video for you and it's enjoyable. Rest and self-care is so important before any kind of reset. My husband and I went to a fun pumpkin patch. We went on a hayride, we had tons of apple cider, and just all in all started to enjoy the festivities of fall. We also were able to walk through some parks, look at some trees and the changing colors, talk about life and where we are at with our lives together and what we are looking forward to in the next couple of years. And it was super important to have this time set aside before we tried to reset anything. I want to show you guys some fall decorations really quick, just some things we bought for our apartment. So I bought this tan and white blanket, and there's a pumpkin pillow. So cute. We bought this mini pumpkin. These flowers I've had for a long time. I found them in my storage unit. I put them in this cute little jar. I found this little garland at Michael's. It was on sale, so I grabbed one of those. I looped this garland through my craft area over here. I got another garland. It was at Michael's as well. It was on sale. And then I've had this candle for a while, so I found that, put that out. And then I think a family member got me this little raccoon, so I set him out as well. I had some old flowers from my storage unit. I used those. My mom gave me this a while ago, so I put that up on the wall. I had some little plastic pumpkins left over from the last couple years, so I put those out as well. I just got this little guy for my birthday, so I put him out. It was a candy container. And then I did end up buying like this really cushy brown pillow that we also put out. The final fall decorations we kind of grabbed were, I got this and a white pumpkin from Target, I think, for like $1. And then I also got this like candle. I think there's a matching one that I put in the kitchen. And then I had some old flowers, so I filled this little vase that I already had with them. I bought this candle was in a pack with that other candle I just showed you in the bathroom. My kitchen is also like a mess right now. I have everything out drying. But, and I bought this pumpkin. So this was like a rose gold pumpkin. And then real quick, this is our wreath that we put up. It's an old leftover wreath I have, so I just put it up. So not a ton of decorations, but I tried to reuse a lot of stuff. Oh, and there's a white pumpkin I forgot to show you guys. This was also at Target with the brown pumpkin I showed you for like, I think this one was $3 because it was bigger. But I only grabbed a couple things because we're in our apartment right now and we're saving up to buy a house. So I really tried to reuse a lot of my old fall decorations that I had in my storage unit for a while. And then the stuff that I didn't want to reuse, I either gave it away. Some of it I used for this project my mom and I did together. And then, yeah. Part of my fall vlog is doing a complete reset of my life, basically readjusting habits, readjusting my schedule, going through old things, getting rid of old things, upgrading to new things if needed, and an overall overhaul of my life. Right now, we are going to do a full clothing reset, and basically I'm going to go through all the clothes in my closet as well as tons of totes from my storage unit that have a bunch of old clothes in them. Some of them are from when I was a larger size that don't fit me anymore, and some of them are just really old, out of fashion. I'm going to basically sort the boxes and bags of clothes into 4 different piles per se. The first one is throwaway. Basically, the clothes can't be donated. They're ruined or too small or something like that. So there's a throwaway pile, there is a donation pile, a keep pile. The 4th pile of clothes is basically going to be set aside for upcycling. I've never really upcycled clothing before, but it's something I really want to try, and I want to do a series on it. Basically add whimsy to some of my previous pieces. I've really fallen in love with a lot of like upcycled clothing I've seen. I don't want to waste the materials that I have, and it's good for the environment. So instead of mass consuming, we are reusing. So I hope this inspires you or relaxes you, whether you're just watching this content for kind of a relaxing chit chat, or if you're watching this trying to get motivated. I know I used to watch a bunch of cleaning videos on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever, to basically motivate myself to get up and clean. I feel more peace in my mind if my life is more together. And what I mean by that is not together in a I'm grinding kind of way. I can breathe and take care of myself and pour into others as well if my mind isn't cluttered. And what contributes to clutter in my mind a lot is if there's mess. So let's do this. We're gonna start sorting. Basically, I have a trash bag for getting rid of stuff just so I can get that stuff out of the way, and then I'm going to basically be emptying all these totes onto the bed that I have over here. I have bags of clothes. I'm not gonna get stuff out of the closet quite yet. Here's what we're looking at. You probably can't tell, but this is an insane amount of clothing. And I'm pretty sure the majority of this stuff does not fit me anymore, but that does not mean it can't be upcycled. So I got a sewing machine for my birthday, and I've been researching sewing and getting into different things like that. So I really want to learn how to create my own clothes. I really have been focusing on living my life to the fullest capacity. And what that means to me is actually the opposite of probably what a lot of people think that looks like. I mean, like when I buy groceries, it's very intentional, right? So I'm buying groceries so that there's no waste. And I'm not talking a little bit of waste. I'm not talking anything like that. Like at the end of the week, I'm looking in my fridge and I'm seeing, oh, I still have like 2 bell peppers or 3 bell peppers. What recipe can I come up with or find that utilizes that and then other ingredients in my fridge? It just makes me feel really good and content and happy. Lots of things to go through. I found it. I knew there was like a ramen bowl in here, and I didn't know where it was. Y'all can't see this, but pretty much the clothes cover this queen size bed, and they're several layers high. I have been needing to do this for a long time. I feel like a lot of tasks that seem really hard are put off. And so to make it easier, the totes that I use to empty all of these clothes onto the bed, anything that like I see potential in and I'm like, I could upcycle that, it's going in a tote labeled for upcycling. I don't feel like a lot of these clothes will be keep as is because I've either already updated my fashion, I've already gotten new pieces, they're just much older that maybe I wasn't willing to let go of, but now that I have new clothes, it's kind of like, let me donate them or whatever. Like, what is this? I see a lot of the jeans are probably gonna go. I will keep some for like the material, but I am not a fan of the straight leg jeans anymore. That is, get rid of. I might keep these because the fabric's really interesting. It's like fuzzy and cute, and I could possibly make it into something cute. It's like a checkered pattern, but it is really soft and fuzzy. So this is going in the upcycle box. Yes, this needs to go. This going. I don't think I'm gonna keep this as is. This would be a really cool piece to like alter. So that's upcycle. This is cute though, but I'm gonna donate that one. I'm gonna try this on. I thought this dress was so pretty. I am gonna get rid of it though. This is not my style anymore. Donate. Pretty sure my mom and I got matching pumpkin shirts, so I am gonna keep this. I got this one a while ago, but it is a small, but it's actually much baggier. I am gonna get rid of this. No, I'm gonna get rid of these. Last video you noticed that I went to my very first Ren fair, so I'm thinking about getting into some more cosplay and finding some different outfits to continue to do. So I really like this. This is going to be upcycled though. It's not going to be a regular piece. I have enough white blouses. I kind of continued for a little bit. Off camera, the camera died, so we're gonna try and finish sorting this. I think I'm gonna keep this one, not upcycle it, but actually keep it. We'll try it. I don't like the stripes. We're getting rid of it. I might keep this one as like a nicer blouse just in case. I can't get rid of this guy. I forgot about him. He's staying. This is a medium. It's like a button up, but this would be perfect for like some medieval stuff if I'm cosplaying. So that is going in upcycle box. We'll see what I can use that for. Here's my hat and scarf combo. These guys are the pieces I wear when it starts getting colder, but not quite cold enough to wear a coat. So those are definitely staying. This is gonna stay, but it's gonna be put away. This is the dress I wore at my sister's wedding. So this is definitely staying. I bet this would be cute if I had like a skirt with a top. I bet that would be cute. So I am gonna keep that one. This can go. Don't like that. My mom gave this to me. I am gonna keep this. I will keep it actually. I am gonna keep that one. Is a no. These two can stay. This is going in the cosplay box. Okay, so I tried to set up my board. You guys can't really see all of it, and that's okay. I set up the vision board in our living room because of a couple reasons. So we do have a table in the kitchen, but it's really, really tiny because my husband and I like to eat in the living room typically. In honor of fall, I decided to treat myself today. So I got this cute little Lotus energy drink. I love these things. I get these things all the time. But this flavor is Spooky Sunrise. So it's really cute. It looks like a sunrise. I'm so excited to drink this. And then I got a gluten and dairy-free peanut butter cookie. I went to Michael's today, the craft store, and I got these cute little like brown labels, and I'm gonna try. I don't know if this pen will work, but I'm gonna try and like write the labels out in this color because I really like this color and it matches my theme. That's what we're gonna work on. I have these little guys that I'm gonna turn into labels. I have a bunch of stickers that I've been collecting for this vision board like all year. Some of these are from the Ren Fair. One of these came from a bookstore, I'm pretty sure, on my honeymoon. One of my best friends got me these. And then this moon and these stars came from my birthday party. My family threw me a Cozy Cloud themed birthday party, and so I'm pretty sure my sister made these guys for me. And then these are stickers I got a while ago when I first started this vision board before I rebranded it. My colors originally were like a really light pink and then like sky blue, like these clouds. So I am still gonna incorporate these. I have a bunch of like inspirational quotes that will be going in each of the sections. I decide on some glue tape just in case. Then I have this pen that I bought today. Hopefully it works okay. It might not, but that's okay. I have my scissors. I have this little guy that I put together last time I was working on this vision board. And then I have a bunch of pictures from my wedding. I might include some of these in like the family section, obviously, but these are just scraps of paper that I might use as well. So let's get started. So I'm gonna get on my iPad and I'm going to research vision boards and get some inspiration. sections I kind of chose. I'm gonna do something like a self-wellness section, then obviously finances, career, family is gonna be a combined section of family and relationships, just so I can cover like friendships, social circles, different things like that. I did hobbies, and then self-development is gonna be more like what do we want to work on growing? Like, is it career-wise with editing? Is it my marriage? Is it, you know, like what are we developing? And then spirituality, like with my faith. The next thing I'm gonna do is I kind of narrowed down, I took some notes on some different sections I want to focus on, and I have, I think, 12 labels. So I'm going to try and like draw out some pretty ones. I have bad news and good news. Because it's on a brown, it's not as blue as I would have hoped, but it's still legible, so we're gonna go with it. So this first section is health, and basically this section will focus on not only physical health, because that's really important. This won't just focus on physical health, this is going to focus on like our self-wellness. So that also encompasses like not only are you physically healthy, but what are we eating? What are we putting in our bodies? Like, it's gonna focus on mental health as well, because that is a huge thing. That's a part of our lives. So the second one will be finance. I'm kind of doing like a cursive slash like calligraphy word. We are in a relationship where genuinely this person is my best friend, and I love and adore this man. And so when it comes to finances, it's really important for us and our relationship that we have like lots of open communication about where the finances are, because we both, at the end of the day, we're partners and we both have the same goals. So finances is the second one. Career is super important. Obviously, my whole board is Cozy Cloud themed. I do make content, but I am wanting to go down different avenues. I've started designing things again. So, you know, that may look like Etsy designs or printables or different things in the future that I can design and sell. I'm just a very creative person. I think something that really affected my well-being was being so creative and constantly being stuck in positions where I had to kind of squash that creativity and be a leader. And, you know, I love leading. I feel like it's actually very natural to me. I do really like being in leadership positions, but as you can see, there was no magic. There was no creativity. I mean, I tried to make the most of it, but it was such an incredibly boring, repetitive existence. And I feel like I was created to do more in my life. So I'm really excited that I am getting this chance to kind of take off on this journey, whatever it ends up looking like, with the support of my family, my loved ones, my husband, my friends. If you guys are watching this video and you are thinking of or wanting to make your own vision board, I would focus, like, if you have no idea where to start, like, what is your dream life? Like, take 5 minutes. What's your dream life? And it's easy to sit there and be like, expensive cars, a mansion, da 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 da, all this stuff. But really, I want to challenge you to sit there and actually think through, what would happiness look like in my life? Not what would everyone think of me and think, oh, I'm so cool if I had all this stuff, but what would make me deep down, like, pretend you are a child again and you are trying to think of something fun to do, like what would make you happy. And I bet it probably doesn't have to do with making loads and loads of money. That is what I have started doing, and it's really helped me narrow in my focus. So I made these. Hang on, let it focus. I made the first couple titles. I'm gonna finish these up, and then we're gonna start spreading stuff out and placing stuff before I start gluing / taping stuff down. So I made all the tags, and now we are going to put these out in the different sections on the board. And let me adjust my camera so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I think I'm gonna do it like a little crooked. Relationships can be like this. Maybe I'll like straighten it more. I'm gonna put the rest of these on without the camera, and then we'll come back. This is the progress we're looking at. I put all the labels down and I taped all the stars with some glue tape. So now I'm going to go through the different quotes I have and some of my pictures and start placing those. The camera died earlier, so I had to go plug it in. I made a lot of progress and I have my sections. I retraced the sections in silver. I think it helped it pop a little bit. But anyway, I divided up all my quotes and then I wrote down individual goals on these scrap pieces of paper I had. And this is kind of the finished product. So far, everything is glued down, so it shouldn't move. Right, Lola? Say hi, Lola. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was an entertaining video. I hope it was fun, informational. Maybe it will inspire you on how you want to reset your life. And just remember, it's never too late to reset your life. You don't have to wait for anything. Fall is definitely one of my favorite seasons. It's cozy season. If you've gotten this far in the video and you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. I have so many fun things coming in the future. There will be themed vlogs in the future based off of video games I'll be playing. If you're a fan of like Harry Potter or Stardew Valley or some other little cozy games, there will be continued cozy content in the future. Also, if you are trying to reset your life, I created a free reset life guide and it's fantasy themed. Like the design is very fantasy because that's how I like to intake information. And even the themes of like the steps to take to reset your life are fantasy themed. It's really cool. It's totally free. It's on my Stan Store link. If you're on my YouTube channel, go up to the top where my bio is written out and the very first link should be a Stan Store link. And if you click on that, it will redirect you to a page where I kind of drop like everything I create. Remember to chase your happiness. This is the Cozy Cloud and I will see you next time. Bye.